All right, and good afternoon, falafel. That's what time it is right now as I'm recording this video. If that's not what time it is when you watch this, that's too bad. I don't care. I hope week 5 has treated you well. I lost yet another game, becoming, after last year and how this year started off, I'm used to it by now. So, not worried myself. Another tough week in the NFL. We had a lot of injuries again. Of course, Odell Beckham getting injured for the rest of the season. One little Indian. That is rough for you, buddy. I'm sorry. Not what your team needed. So, yeah, that's just what happens each and every year. Injuries, got to deal with it. Depth in this league, not fun. I'm sure everyone's figuring that out by now as we head into week 6. But we will talk about week 5 now and hand out some awards. So first up, the High as a Kite award. That goes to Brooksy this week with 113.6 points. You had Leonard Fournette, you had Brian Hoyer, you had Zach Ertz, those being your top point scorers. And even with your 3 lowest scorers combining for only 10.8 points, you still come in the top with this award. So that is pretty good. On the other side of that, we've got L-Dog with the sloppiest girl in the bar, 48.5 points. I set a really low bar for this award the first week of the season, and you guys are trying really, really hard to beat that. I appreciate that. You had 5 points or less from 7 of your 9 starters. Yuck. That's gross. But not the worst. That would be me. So yeah. Then we've got Who Let You Win. This, of course, is the winner of the most lopsided matchup. That goes to Corey this week with a 45.9 point victory. Getting tired of giving Corey awards every single week. I regret letting you in. Just kidding, buddy. That's awesome. Big victory for you. You're 4-1. Kareem Hunt doing lots of good stuff for you, but you've got a good team. So good on you. Next up is the baddest bench. That goes to Zapped this week with 59.7 points. He might be 0-5, but he wins this award here. You had Cole Beasley with 16 points, Phillip Rivers with 20.8 points. We will be talking about those players and you coming up shortly. Then, for the first week, we are doing the Not Supposed to Be Here Today award. This is the winner, or the most unlikely winner of their matchup, and this one goes to one little Indian this week because he had not earned a victory yet. He gets off the schneid, but in the process loses Odell Beckham for the year, like I said. So rough there, but good to get the win. Next up, tighter than a crab's vagina. This one goes to Gio with his 3.6 point victory over Zapped, who remains 0-5. This was the closest match across all falafel leagues. Otherwise, there were a few lopsided scores. Each league had a game that was close, similar to this one, but other than that, a lot of lopsided games, much like mine was with Sal. Milk was a bad choice. I mentioned we would be talking about Zapped again, and that is going to be right now. Had you started Phillip Rivers over Sam Bradford, or had you started Cole Beasley over Golden Tate, you would have won your game. You would have knocked Gio off the undefeated list and earned your first victory in the process, but did not happen. The fucking Chuck Norris award, that award goes to Zapped this week. 107.4 points in a week full of non-scoring. You would have beat 12 of 15 potential opponents, and you ran into one of those 3 that scored more than you. So that's rough, man. I'm sorry. But we move on to week 6. The season does not start week 6 already. We're about a third of the way through the year. I'm tired. I'm feeling it. So yeah, that's good stuff. We want it all year, and then when it comes here, it just goes so quick. So for games this week, we've got 4-1 Corey versus 4-1 Sal. That is the game of the week. One of you guys are going to pick up your second loss. 3-2 the Hype versus 3-1-1 GG. 5-0 Gio is taking on 2-3 KS44. 3-2 L-Dog going up against 2-3 Wally Central. Did I say 2-3 L-Dog? 3-2. Whatever I said. It's 3-2. 3-2 Beatapoo versus 1-3-1 Eagles Nation. 1-4 myself versus 2-3 Shy Ruxin. 4-1 Brooksy versus 0-5 Zap. That is the most lopsided matchup of the week. And then we've got 1-4 Tram versus 1-4 One Little Indian. So one of you guys are going to get your second win of the season. Good luck to everybody. I will talk to you again around this same time next week. And until then, good luck to everyone but Rob.